Well, here we are, Gerard Herron, Kevin Goatee, Fantasy Football, Jibber Jabber. We're at the end. This is it, Week 16. This is it for all you folks in the Super Bowl. Congratulations. Gerard, are you in the Super Bowl in any of your league?
I'm not. Got knocked out in the first round. 2 upsets in the first round. I ran into the Lamar Jackson buzzsaw in both hands.
Oh, man, that stinks. I went 1-1. I'm in my league. I made the Super Bowl, and I lost because I sat Joe Mixon, even though I put up 150, and I still lost. Joe Mixon on my bench screwed me out of the league, but whatever. What are you going to do? Let's get to it. I know you
deserve that for destroying him all year.
Oh, listen, he's facing the toughest run defense. Hasn't done squat until recently. So, real fast, last week I told you Chris Carson would blow up and A.J. Brown would blow up, but boy, were we wrong on Garoppolo, Galladay, Mixon, and Saquon Barkley. We worked on that one. 0-3 last week for the bets, 2-5 overall last week. Bad week. This is the 1 week we're going to forget about and move along. Let's get to it. Cold cash quarterback for me, Matt Ryan, $6,200. It is amazing how Matt Ryan went on the road and took down the Niners. It's also amazing how bad J.J. Abrams shit the bed with the rise of Skywalker. Awful. Anyway, Matt Ryan beats the Jags, who just stole money from us last week against Oakland, who couldn't cover anyone who got blown out for a month straight. 3 out of 6 teams faced the Jacksonville Jags and put up at least 22. Matt Ryan can do that with ease at home as he's put up 4 straight of 20 points or more. Matt Ryan, $6,200.
Well, if you're in a daily fantasy league, which is why I'm guessing that you're listening to us, I'm telling you to put the money down on Lamar Jackson. I know he's almost $10,000, but Lamar Jackson is going against the Cleveland team that can't stop the pass or the run. He's the number 1 ranked overall player in fantasy, so this goes against our top 5 rule. But I'm telling you, if you're in daily fantasy, spend the money on Lamar Jackson. If you don't want to spend the money on Lamar Jackson, you can have a cheaper option in both Dak Prescott and Jameis Winston, who I both like this week. And Lamar Jackson, if you're daily fantasy, that's where you're going.
Nice one. I agree. I actually had Lamar Jackson on my daily fantasy, but I pulled him out because I wanted to go save some money, but I get it totally. Cold cash running back, Joe Mixon. Like I said, I sat him last week, blew up. Thanks, Michael Thomas, for sticking in me right in the butt. Now he faces the Dolphins D, who just let Saquon Barkley have his way with them, just like Joe Francis did with college girls on South Padre Island. Last 7 games, Mixon, 16 PPR at least.
That's a 15-year-old reference.
Yeah, you know it.
It's a Girls Gone Wild reference for anybody under 40.
Exactly. Well, come on. Even your 30s, you still know that one. 6 touchdowns allowed by the Dolphins team the last 4. Joe Mixon, cold cash running back. What do you have?
Well, Joe Mixon was my sleeper running back, so there goes that. Yeah, my cold cash running back is Mark Ingram. Same reason why I love Lamar Jackson. I love Mark Ingram. And right now, Mark Ingram, despite being second in the league in scoring touchdowns, tied for second in the league in scoring rushing touchdowns, he's actually the 10th running back off the board right now, so you can get some real good value. Mark Ingram going up against the Cleveland squad.
Yeah, they'll be running a lot in that game, even though Lamar Jackson loves to still throw it up by 4 scores or whatever, like he did with the Jets on Thursday. Yeah, you know it. My cold cash wide receiver, Tyler Lockett, $7,700. He's healthy again. He had a $125 and a touchdown. 3rd most catches allowed by Arizona defense. 5th most yards allowed by Arizona defense. Lockett, 6 touchdowns in 6 home games for the Seahawks. Tyler Lockett, cold cash wide receiver.
Amari Cooper. There's nobody in Philadelphia that can cover anybody. Look what Darius Slayton was able to do to Philadelphia. Dak Prescott coming off of the snub. Dallas needing a win. I love Amari Cooper in this game.
And it's funny, I have Michael Gallup in my league. I'm debating because I'm scared about Dak Prescott's arm, though. But that matchup is too sweet for me to sit Gallup, that's for sure.
He's going to play.
Yeah, he's playing. I'm just worried about the strength of his arm. But he hasn't practiced all week. But again, they said they're just going to hold him out. Anyway, tight end, cold cash. Hunter Henry now back on the cold cash list. You're paying the price to face the 5th worst defense, which allows the 2nd most scores to tight ends and the 2nd most yards per reception to tight ends. 13 points PPR. The last time Hunter Henry faced the Oakland Raiders, give me Hunter Henry. Pay the premium, buddy. He's going to pay off for you.
I love Austin Hooper. For the same reasons probably why you love Matt Ryan. I think Austin Hooper's in line for a big game here.
I agree. Gold Cash Flex last week. Kenyon Drake, $6,300. He cut through the Browns defense like J.J. Abrams used a lightsaber to cut out all goodwill from Star Wars fans.
Wow, you really did not like Star Wars. That's your third Star Wars reference in 6 players.
Very disappointed with this. We can get into it later. 5 touchdowns allowed in 3 games by the Seattle defense. Kenyon Drake, love him. $6,300.
Give me Jarvis Landry. Jarvis Landry, they have to throw the ball to somebody. I think that it's going to be all hands on deck to stop Nick Chubb. Chubb's had a great year. Kareem Hunt has been a real a revelation in the backfield since he joined in Week 10. Odell is clearly checked out. Jarvis Landry is going to be the guy in the slot that's going to get. Looks like David Njoku is not going to even play this game, so Jarvis Landry is going to have about 12 to 13 targets. It's like he can convert those. So I like Jarvis Landry in this game against a tough Baltimore defense.
Right. Good pick. I like it. Hot trash quarterback Tom Brady. It goes without saying, if you've been trusting Tom Brady in the middle of the playoff run, you've won despite yourself, and you have an amazing running back and wide receiver core. Brady has scored an average of 7.5 or fewer points in weeks 15 through 17. Average 7.5. Tom Brady against the Bills defense? Nope. Pass. Tom Brady, hot trash.
Well, if some is good, more is better. Josh Allen is my hot trash quarterback of the week. Going up against Stephon Gilmore. They figured something out with Josh Allen. They've taken away the deep ball. They're forcing him to be accurate on intermediate throws, and he has yet to prove that he can do it. Jamie Collins can spy him and take his legs away. This is a division game where the Patriots have to win to keep up for home field advantage. I like the Bills' chances in this game to win to get into the playoffs, but it's going to be hard fought, and I do not like Josh Allen against Bill Belichick. Josh Allen's hot trash quarterback.
Agree. And here we go. Hot trash running back. Give me Ernie McCracken, a.k.a. Le'Veon Bell. You're going to tell me $1,500. Yeah, you know it. $5,800 for a guy facing the top-ranked run defense, and the defense allowing the fewest points per game for running backs, and he's had 1 rushing touchdown since week 5. Nope. I'd rather watch Kylo Ren with his helmet off than take Le'Veon Bell. No way.
Well, I was wrong last week, but I'm doubling up this week. Saquon Barkley going up against it. I know he looked great. It looked like he had his burst, but he has 3 100-yard games this year, Kevin. Who's been the quarterback for all 100-yard games?
Oh, God. Eli Manning, and who's out again
Eli Manning. And then who's not starting this week? Eli Manning. Yeah. It's very clear Daniel Jones does not understand the line protections. He doesn't understand how to call the audibles. And that's all right. He's a rookie quarterback, but it's very, very clear in the way the offense runs under Manning as it does under Jones. So I don't like Barkley getting those easy 5-yard runs, getting those audibles to the draws that are going to get him up the middle there. Saquon is going up to Washington's run D has actually been very stout. So a lot of people are thinking Saquon's back. I don't know, especially he's the 4th most expensive running back this week. He's going up against the 3rd worst defense in the NFL. But I don't know. I'd stay away from that money. I think there's better options. Like you already mentioned, my sleeper in your hot cash is Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon, $5,000 or $3,000 less. I'd go that route.
I like him a lot. You hate Josh Allen, and I hate John Brown. Allen Brown.
There we go.
Back to the well. He faces the Pats, who shut down the passing game with Gilmore picking up 2 off last week, 1 to the house. Do not like John Brown as well. So, hot trash John Brown.
I'm going to stay away from Christian Kirk this week. He's had himself a good year. I think the future is bright in Arizona, but they have a tough matchup this week, and I don't think Christian Kirk is going to get the volume that he needs to be impactful.
Hot trash tight end, Greg Olsen. He's back from concussion protocol, but we're not going to start anyone on Carolina with a rookie quarterback making his first start whose name is not Christian McCaffrey. And anyone not named Christian McCaffrey, I'm not playing on Carolina. And by the way, Greg Olsen, not 1 touchdown since week 2. So hot trash, Greg Olsen.
Oh, yeah. I got a little hot trash Zach Ertz coming your way. I know that sounds crazy because he is the whole offense in Philadelphia, but the Dallas Cowboys have the best coverage linebacker core in the entire NFL. It looks like Van Der Esch might come back this week. I'd actually like Dallas Goedert over Zach Ertz because I think Dallas is going to have to focus on Ertz, and they're going to try to take him away with the safety over the top of the linebacker underneath. They're going to try to force those awful wide receivers to beat him.
which is funny because I was debating, do I sit Kenny Galladay and go with the Eagles' #1 receiver, Greg? I forgot his last name already, but I don't think I can do it.
Yeah,
It's got with Galladay.
Greg started the year as a running back on the practice squad.
Yeah, I know. I can't do it. Can't do it. I hate Odell Beckham Jr. He just said he wants to stay in Cleveland, which means he's already sick of all the women in Cleveland who look like John Goodman and the Big Lebowski. Pass. Odell Beckham has had one touchdown since week 2, and in the first time they played the Ravens this year, he had 4 PPR, 4 in the first game. And if you took Odell Beckham Jr. this year, you only have yourself to blame. And if you got with him to the Super Bowl this year, you must have Marcellus Wallace's soul in a briefcase next to you at all times. Odell Beckham, hot trash.
Yeah, there's no way. That's your hot trash flex?
Yeah, hot trash flex, sorry.
No problem. Coming back off of a game where he was injured early, Matt Breida is my hot trash. Looks like he's been passed over by Mostart. Mostert's getting most of the touches. They've got a three-headed monster there that every coach could dream of and every fantasy owner dreads, getting about 150 yards on the ground every game. You don't know who's going to get it, but it looks like Devin Coleman taking control of the third down, and Mostart is getting the touches on the first and second. So Breida is the odd man out in that heavy running game.
Right. Yeah, no, Breida's been a ghost. Sleepers. Mike Boone, $4,900. Second most touchdowns allowed by the Green Bay defense. And Dalvin Cook, most likely not going to play, nor is Madison. Lock and load. In fact, I'm even putting him in flex now and nailing that because I have Singletary in the other spot. I'm going to roll the dice, say Mike Boone's going to probably play, at least get a lot of touches, probably some goal line work, even if one of those two play. Mike Boone, sleeper #1, $4,900.
Well, there's no need for me to go crazy deep into it. My first sleeper is your lock of the week, so Joe Mixon, put her in there, baby.
Sleeper #2, Terry McLaurin, $6,200. Giants defense.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
You have him? You son of a bitch, really?
that's my next sleeper.
4th most fantasy points allowed by the Giants defense and wide receivers. 3rd most touchdowns allowed by wide receivers. He's had double digits in 3 out of his last 4. What a bomb last week against Philadelphia. Love McLaurin.
Dude, I'm so in on McLaurin that I'm actually going to use him as one of my 3 keepers in my dynasty league. I love McLaurin. I think that he's got if it wasn't for the quarterback issues and the coaching issues, this is a 1,600-yard receiver right here. Yeah. Every time they throw the ball, he catches it, and every time he catches it, he runs with it. He's the exact opposite of Robbie Allen. Robbie Allen can't find the ground to the sideline quick enough. This guy is 150 pounds and fights like hell. I love McLaurin.
He's good. Solid pick. What do you, since you have McLaurin, so I guess I'll go with #3 then. Let's see if we get this one right. #3 pick is the sleeper, Brashad Perriman. 13 PPR and 3 straight. No Godwin, no Evans. He's the clear #1 against the bottom 10 pass defense. A.J. Brown just torched Houston. Now stop. Perriman time.
Will Fuller. Love Will Fuller against a bad defense. Deshaun Watson. They got to win this game. Look, DeAndre Hopkins is DeAndre Hopkins. Will Fuller is everybody's sleeper in the beginning of the year, and then by the 3rd game of the year, he's on IR. Will Fuller's made it this far. He missed a few games, but I like Will Fuller up against the movie matchup.
Let's get some free love. Actually, let's go to our Black Betty's VIP pick of the week. Tom Borowski, hotter than a pistol. Let's hear it, Tom.
The Betty's girls are looking for their 10th win in 11 weeks. So we're accepting Christmas presents for all this free money you're winning. This week, take the Steelers -3 over the Jets. The Steelers are fighting for a playoff spot, and the Jets are fighting for a draft pick. You're welcome.
All right, first pick. You may laugh at this. I don't care. I like the Washington Redskins now down to a pick-em against the Giants. The Giants 1-9 straight up. They are 9-4 against the spread and trip against Washington, but Washington showed us something last week. They're playing with fight, piss, and vinegar. The Giants are 0-5 on the road. The Skins 5-1 against the spread against NFC opponents. Give me the Skins now down to a pick-em, please. Love it.
Yeah, I like Carolina in the under. You got Will Grier. You mentioned it. You're going with a new quarterback. I'm not picking Carolina. I'm picking the under in the Carolina game. It's escaping me off the top of my head, but the under
47 is the number. 47.
Yeah, who they for them? It's Atlanta.
Carolina has Indianapolis in Indy.
Indianapolis. It's Indianapolis in Indy. Mac is hurt. Brissett's obviously playing on a bum leg. Yeah, give me the under 47.5.
Pick number 2, teaser time. I'm going to take the Bills under up to 42.5. Why? Bills under 6 out of 7 of late, 8 out of 9 on the road. Pats under 10 out of 15 of late. 4 out of 5 under have gone against Buffalo. The Bills, by the way, the 14 games the Bills have played this year have combined for 35 points. This game screams under. Second half of that teaser. Jets under 43. Pittsburgh under 6 out of 6 of late, 6 out of 6 under on the road, 8 out of 8 against the Jets have gone under, and 13 out of 16 against Pitt have gone under versus an AFC North team. Love the under of the Jet game, love the under of the Bills game. Tease them up, give yourself a cushion.
Give me the over. Green Bay coming into the Dome, into Minnesota. Kirk Cousins is an actual serviceable NFL quarterback at home in the Dome. Bad secondary in Green Bay. Both teams need a win here, so give me the over in a shootout in Minnesota.
And I love this one. This one jumped off the paper. I absolutely love Arizona getting 9 in Seattle. Why? Seattle is 1-5 against the spread at home. Arizona is 4-1-1 against Seattle. Seattle has just 1 win over 7 points, and they're 6-10 as a home favorite. Cardinals are 8-4-1 as a dog. So give me the Cardinals getting a bushel in Seattle. They're going to keep it close. I promise you that.
Hopefully this gets up in time, but I absolutely love Houston giving only 3 points to Tampa Bay. I know Tampa Bay is much improved. The defense is good. But you're going to tell me that Deshaun Watson is only 3 points better than Jameis Winston? Man, take Houston and the 3. Houston needs the win to stay alive in the playoff race, and looks like J.J. Watt might be back early next week, so this team's probably pumped up. 3 points is basically a pick 'em. I love it. Hopefully this gets up in time and the game is not already, they're down 21-0 by the time this is posted. But I love Houston giving 3 to Tampa.
I love it too. In fact, I think I may even take Houston, tease them, and take the Raiders up to getting 13.5. I think the Raiders are in L.A. They got smoked last week.
Stop with the Raiders.
They're playing the Chargers. But who are the Chargers? Had 6 turnovers last week. Do you think they're going to get blown out by the Chargers?
The Raiders. There's something going on, man. The Raiders. When was the last time the Raiders covered? What's it been, 6 weeks?
When's the last time the Chargers covered? Especially 7.5. Are you serious? 7 plus teams at the 13.5. I don't like that. Those are our picks. I know you got to get going. Kevin the Crowd, at Kevin Goatee, at Gerard Heron. Check us out. Sorry for the rush version, guys. Heron's got a little bit of work to do. But we'll catch you next week for the wrap-up show for the year. It's free money week 17. Kevin the Crowd, Heron, anything to promote real fast or no?
No, just a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everybody that stuck through us through 2019 here, through the 4, actually, we did 5 different location changes and crazy, production Gulliver's Trails that we did, but we got through it, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And cheers to everybody, and a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year to you guys.
You got it, buddy. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas back to you, as well as all of our listeners. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next week. Kevin the Crowd, Gerard Heron out. Take care.